Stage 5 of the Giro Donne, 105.7 kilometers today from Salasa to Cheres. Annemiek van Vleuten starting the day with a 49-second advantage over Elisa Longo Borghini, 53 to Veronica Ewers. She went on the offensive on the Passo del Lupo, the first climb of the day. With Guy Realini, they were joined at the head of the race by Niamh Fisher-Black of SD Works and Elisa Longo Borghini of the Lidl Trek team, the chasing group. Niedermaier, Cavalli, Labous, Magnaldi and Persico would make it up to the front with a considerable number of riders. Veronica Ewers, another rider that would eventually make her way back into the group at the front. But Cavalli, Magnaldi, Persico, Niedermaier and Labous made contact and multiple attacks as Erica Magnaldi was the first rider to go. Silvia Persico then tried her hand off the front. At this stage, the gap to those chasers was 52 seconds. The Italian from the UAE-ADQ team would be joined by Juliette Labous at the front. But ultimately, two dangerous riders going clear. The Ewers group was getting close at this point, down to 39 seconds. The next to try their hand would be Antonia Niedermaier, the German rider who went straight over the top of Persico and Labous. Niamh Fisher-Black was trying to go with the German rider. Van Vleuten was on the defensive with Realini and Longo Borghini letting her do the work. 20 years old, winner of stages and the general classification in the Tour of the Ardèche last year. While she was solo, Mavi Garcia and Veronica Ewers made contact with the front of the group, but on the punishing final climb, the Sant Ignazio, it would be Elisa Longo Borghini and Annemiek van Vleuten that went clear. Niedermaier crested the summit, still with a 13-second advantage over the chasers as Van Vleuten took a tumble on the descent. The riders were pushing it to the limit, and shortly after this, we would also see that the Italian champion would come down in a dreadful crash, hitting the dirt bank and going straight over the top. Niedermaier, though, was pressing on at the front, looking for the stage win. We did see that Elisa Longo Borghini was up and back on her bike and had been joined by teammate Shirin van Anrooy. Longo Borghini had Niedermaier in her sights, who was pushing it to the limit through the final hairpin. She would have looked across and seen the ominous sight of Van Vleuten. One last big effort. Didn't even have the energy to hold her hands aloft as she crossed the finish line for her first World Tour victory, while behind Annemiek van Vleuten, secure in that Maglia Rosa. The 20-year-old takes the stage with the 40-year-old Dutch rider in her final year as a pro, still in that Maglia Rosa of race leader.
Buon pomeriggio a tutti, è davvero bello essere qui a Ceres. Questa mattina c'è stata molta affluenza, molta folla. Le cicliste sono state strepitose e quindi davvero applaudiamole, ed è una bellissima giornata per il canavese, per le valli di Lanzo. Questa tappa è stata dura, ma ci siamo, ci sono, e quindi grazie a tutti.
Grazie mille.